Today's video will not end until a player scores 100,000 points in their NBA career. Needless to say, I'm going to be simulating for a while, so let's get this started. Season is over with. Luka Doncic is the MVP, averaging 31 points and nearly a triple-double. Let's see who led the league in scoring this year. It was Shai Gilgeous-Alexander at 33 a night, but that only adds up to about 2,700 points on the season. At this rate, it'll take him like 35 years to reach 100,000 points, and he's the league's best scorer. So clearly, we're gonna have to make some changes to up the scoring output across the association. And that's where the twist of this video comes in. I'm gonna be allowed to make 2 rule changes a year to hopefully increase scoring output. The first one is real simple. We're gonna go to shot clock here in the rule changes, and we'll be decreasing it to 20 seconds. What this will do is make offense a lot more powerful. Teams are going to be scoring at a higher rate, and hopefully the star players will be getting more buckets. Now, another thing we're going to mess with in this video are the simulation sliders. Since I'm only allowed to make 2 changes a year, and one of them was changing the shot clock, my other change is going to be upping the possessions per game to 100. As you see on the right there, it says higher means more possessions in a game, so more everything, and we want more of everything. In particular, we want more scoring. So hopefully, with increased possessions and a shorter shot clock, scoring will go up significantly. But even if that doesn't work, we've got more changes that we can do over the coming years. Also, you gotta watch out for the players who have recently been drafted into the association. I put the 2025 draft class into this league, so you've got guys like Cooper Flagg, Ace Bailey, Dylan Harper, and they're starting their careers with these new rules, meaning that they'll have a lot more time to rack up points with the decreased shot clock. And already I'm seeing the effects of these new rules. Look at the scores. A lot of these games are reaching the 170s, 180s, so I'm assuming the stars got to be putting up more. Yes. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's at 42. Wemby is averaging 40 and 18. It seems like averaging 40 is the new averaging 30 in a way. Like, guys are scoring at that type of level. And we've only changed a few things, so imagine once we've made more adjustments. Yeah, well-deserved MVP from Victor Wembanyama. I'm not even as shocked at the 39 a game as I am at the 18 rebounds. That is ridiculous. Wemby also wins DPOY. A little side quest in this video might be watching Victor become the GOAT. Goodness gracious. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander averages 41 and averaged 40. So at an average of 41 a game, that puts him at over 3,300 points. Really good, but still nowhere near on pace to put up 100K. So let's make a couple more rule changes. Ant wins a championship. Wow, the Nets made the finals. Oh, Cam Thomas is in beast mode. Another thing I think we can do here in the rule changes is eliminate foul outs. That way, if a star player's having a big night, getting a lot of buckets, they can stay in the game even if they've been fouling too much. And the other thing I'm changing is shot distribution. When you turn this up, the top shooters will take more shots at the expense of lower rated players. And we want the best players to be scoring. Realistically, with all due respect, Bronny James is not going to average 60 a game or something like that. He's not going to be the guy to reach 100,000 points. So why not have him taking less shots? Season is over with. Subscribe to Danny. How did that happen? Is named your MVP averaging 0 points, 0 rebounds? Nah, I'm playing. Obviously, Bronny did not win MVP. I renamed him. But Wemby was the actual MVP. He averaged 48, 18, and 5. Now, if y'all want to subscribe to the channel, I'd really appreciate it. It's the last day of the year, and my goal for 2025 is to hit 250K. So why not get a jump start? You know, I'd appreciate it if y'all subbed. Anyway, it seems like changing that shot distribution was huge, because 50 a game is different. I mean, not 50. We're rounding a little bit generously, but hey, man, 48 a game, that's tough. Now, that still puts him at under 4,000 on the season. That's still not enough if we're trying to reach 100K. But Giannis averaged 52. Edwards averaged 52 as well. How many points did Giannis get on the season? Over 4,000. So we're really starting to make progress on this goal that we have. And I think every single season, the scoring has most definitely got better. So let's head back over to these settings. We're going to turn up team pace, because if we turn this up, there'll be more possessions in a game. More possessions results in more buckets. Also, possession results. Higher means more possessions result in a shot. Oh yeah, we most definitely want that, so we're going to turn that up as well. I'm wondering how much that will really affect scoring across the league though. Are we capped out at guys averaging 50 a game? I sure hope not. Well, if you're seeing this video, like I said, somebody scored 100K, so we're definitely not capped out at that 50. It's really just going to be a matter of finding a way to get a player to average 70, 80 points per game. That way they can eventually work their way up to 100,000 points. Also, since we're a little bit further into the video, let me see what the record books are looking like. We've simulated a few years, and Kevin Durant, he's up to 4th on the scoring list. Giannis is 13th, and if he keeps averaging 50, he might very well pass LeBron James. Jokic is in Phoenix. He won the MVP, averaging 41, 13, and 8, so big season from Joker. But I'm looking at the scoring numbers from these stars. They didn't necessarily go up. As a matter of fact, I think they may have went down. Did something happen that I'm not aware of? No, there were no new rule changes. I wanted to make sure the CPU didn't make the shot clock change or something like that. But yeah, scoring goes down a lot. And guys aren't playing enough minutes. You see it right there, 32, 33 minutes. We got to push this thing into overdrive, okay? Because the scoring's not going up at the rate I anticipated. So forget 2 rule changes a season. We're going to lock in and change as many rules as I can right here, right now. First of all, player fatigue rate, that's going down to 0. We do not want players getting tired, and we want players recovering faster. So we're turning up the recovery rate to 100. Hopefully this will result in stars playing more minutes. Fast breaks. Fast breaks typically lead to easier buckets, so let's turn that up. Possession results, assist, I'm not going to mess with this. Steals, blocks, we'll leave that the same. Turnover, same thing. Now fouls, we're going to turn this up. You might be thinking, why in the world would you turn up fouls? Foul outs are off, so it really doesn't matter how much players are fouling. And if you get fouled, you get points at the foul line, right? Now let's go to shot types. I think we're going to turn down every shot type across the board except for 3-point shots. Why? Because 3 is better than 2. If you're putting up 3-pointers and you're making them, ultimately you will probably put up more points if you're a good shooter. The old heads are probably mad at this one. What happened to the game I love? He's making everybody shoot 3-pointers. You can also adjust the shot percentages. So why not turn all these up to 100? That way every single shot is an efficient shot. So on the chance that somebody isn't taking a 3-pointer, they're probably still going to make the shot. You know what I mean? Ooh, definitely turning up that free throw percentage will be huge. All these other stats, I don't really think they matter. So that is pretty much all I can do here in the settings. I think I might be able to do some other things here in league meetings as well. There's one change. I forget what it was, but I'm gonna look for it. Ooh, automatic points on shooting fouls. Yes, let's do that. That way when players get free throws, it's automatic buckets. That sounds great. Ooh, a player fouled in transition with a clear path to the basket will receive 2 free throws and get the ball back. Sure, some free throws and the ball back. That sounds like more points on the board. You know what I mean? Okay, I think that is pretty much all we can do. So I'm hoping we get guys averaging 70, 80 points per game, because that's what it's going to take for somebody to reach 100,000. And if this doesn't work, I got one more plan in my back pocket. Okay, we're 21 games into the season and we got Cam Boozer. Now, if you've watched some of the other record-breaking videos, you are well aware of the type of things that Cam does, but it's only his 3rd season. He's averaging about 50 a night. That's great. However, it's still not enough. Let me crunch crunched the numbers real quick to figure out how much somebody would have to average. Somebody would have to average over 60 points per game for 20 seasons. And realistically, is anybody maintaining a 60-point average for 20 years? Probably not. So we need them to peak above 60 a game, maybe 70, 80. So then when they drop off later, it won't matter as much. But I've got a game plan to help. And the way we're going to do it is we're going to probably run with Cam Boozer because he's putting up incredible numbers in his third seasons. He's already got 8,500 points, about 8,600 in total, which isn't a ton. It's not even 10% of the ultimate goal, but I have a way that we can get him to start scoring a whole lot more, and I'm very excited for it. I wonder if anybody scored 100 during the season. No, Anthony Edwards cracked 80, so did Ja, and also had a 79-point game. But once I step in here, I'm telling y'all, 100-point games are going to become a regular occurrence for our guy Cam Boozer. I forgot to change Bronny's name back from Subscribe to Danny. You know what? We're letting it rock. So here's what we're going to do. Every single season, we're going to go to the Lakers roster because the Lakers, that's where Cam's currently playing. And we are going to turn down the shot tendencies of every single player on the roster except for Boozer. So what this should do is Boozer will be taking all the shots. All his teammates will be doing is playing defense. And I'm hoping that that will lead to Boozer averaging, I don't know, maybe 90, 100 points per game. It might even be more than that because you look at the scoring averages across the league, right? Teams are putting up anywhere from 150 to 170 points per night. But if Cam Boozer is the only player on the team taking shots, he might individually put up 150 a night. That's kind of my theory here. We're going to put it to the test and see if it works. Okay, here we go. Game one, moment of truth. 92 points for Boozer. Okay. And you know what? There's probably something else we can do here. He's averaging 88 a game, almost 89. Has he put up 100 yet? No. But I think there's one more thing we can do here. We're going to make this a 5-man rotation so Boozer plays every minute of every game. And this won't matter because fatigue is off. And also, if he's sharing the floor with the starters, he should be playing with the best players on the squad. Yes! 142 in that game. He's averaging 117 right now. Oh my goodness. So yeah, any night where he scores under 100, I feel like that's going to be considered an off night for Boozer, which is crazy when you really think about it. But we got this in the bag. If he averages over 100, he might really put up 10,000 points in one season. And you do some simple math. If he can do that for 10 years, he cracks the 100K. Simple, right? And he already had, what, 8,600, 8,700 when we got started 3 years into his career. So he might be able to break 100,000 points by year 14 or 15, somewhere around there. He averaged 127. Oh, we're really breaking the game today. Over 10,000 points on the year. I just want y'all to think about the magnitude of that. LeBron James is the NBA's all-time leading scorer. Over 41,000 points, and he's in his 22nd season. Essentially, Cam Boozer just got a quarter of those points in one single year. And his career total is already up to almost 20,000, dude. That is absolutely ridiculous. Now, if the Lakers pick up any new players over the offseason, I'll have to make sure everybody's shot tendencies get changed, which will probably be a little bit tedious. But regardless, man, we are on the right track. I am very excited to see what the rest of these seasons hold for Boozer. Oh man, 100K, that's going to be light work for him. This is just a random side note that I was thinking about with the year coming to an end, man. I mean, what an incredible year for the channel. Thank you guys so very much for everything y'all have done for me this year. It has actually been amazing, man. I hope that you all had a great 2024, and if you didn't, I hope 2025 is a better year. I'm very excited for what the upcoming year holds for the channel. All right, Boozer, don't tell me you fell off. Are you doing the same type of things? Oh, he's even better. We're looking at 132 a night. Are you kidding me? Boozer's got to already be up here on the scoring list. He's 47th all time. By the end of the year, he very well could be near the top 10. We could see him pass LeBron James next year. What in the world? Cam Boozer is your MVP. 134 a night. He also won DPOY Clutch Player of the Year. Just another day at the office for Mr. Boozer. We do lose in the first round. This video isn't about winning, all right? It's about putting up points. Boozer is 17th all time in scoring. I don't know why this always happens. Do you all see his player model, right? It doesn't look like his player model in this picture here. So I'm not really sure why, but regardless, Boozer should make his way into like the top 3 all time next year, maybe past LeBron the year after. Because how many points total did he end up scoring this season? Averaging 139 in the playoffs is ridiculous. But in the regular season, he put up about 11,000 points. So yeah, he should be at 40K by next year. Imagine if a team really played basketball like this. They were like, yeah, the rest of our players are sad. We're just going to pass the ball to this one guy and just let him cook. That would be quite the offense to watch. Actually, I've seen it before. The 2020-21 Golden State Warriors. Steph Curry, oh my gosh. That man, like last couple months of the season, he was averaging almost 40, wasn't he? He almost won MVP with his team in the play-in because they were like, gosh, Steph's team is terrible, and he's somehow making something happen. What a time that was. And then we lost in the play-in that year. Also, my Warriors are cooked right now. I might have to drop a Warriors rebuild here soon. And I know I drop a lot of those, but my team's done for, bro. I saw Steph say, what do the kids say? We're mid right now. I was like, Steph, bro, lock in, put up some jumpers. Stop trying to get caught up on Gen Z slang. We need to win games. Cam Boozer's averaging about 130, you know, another day at the office, light work. 125 points per game. Bro fell off. That's how y'all sound sometimes in the YouTube comments talking about, bro, I'll see like big YouTubers. They'll have, you know, hundreds of views in 1 minute and they'll be like, bro fell off. I'm like, come on. Cam Boozer, though, over 40,000 points on his NBA career. And he should be second all time, right? Yes, sir. Hey, Giannis, you might pass LeBron too here. But Boozer already second all time. Obviously, still a lot more work to do. He's got to put up about 60,000 more points. But he's very much capable of doing that. I'd say that's probably, what, 6 years away or so? And once he's closing in on that 100K, I would very much like to jump into the game and actually watch Boozer hit the shot that leads to him scoring 100,000. And he should get the bucket pretty quick, right? Because the rest of the team literally isn't going to shoot the ball. Yeah, that'll be a lot of fun to watch Boozer do that. This dude, Cam Boozer, he's been so nice in my 2K simulations. Whenever he actually enters the league, it'll be interesting to see what he can do. Because as far as I'm concerned, based on 2K, this dude's supposed to be the GOAT. Okay, Cam, is that a career high? Yes, it is. 136. Golly. Over 50,000 points in his NBA career, and we're 7 years in. He really only started tryharding once year 4 started. We told the rest of the team, stop hooping. It's time for Cam to go get some buckets. I wonder who's second in the league right now. Oh, wow. AJ DePonste at 47. Oh, I was like, is Ace Bailey in the league twice? Because I saw 2 A Baileys. I was like, did I put the same draft class twice? No, it's Art and Ace Bailey. Interesting, man. But Boozer, yep, number 1 all time now. And he scored 186 in a game before. That is insane to think about. Yo, I wonder how many subscribers I'll gain off this video, because I've had Bronny name subscribe to Danny for like most of the seasons in this video, I think. Maybe that'll help me get to 250K. Well, here we go. Another season on the way. Boozer should hit 60K this year, meaning that we need like, what, 5 more years for him to break the record? Or, well, not break the record, just win the challenge. He already broke Bron's record. That was light work. That wasn't even half the challenge, really. Mr. Boozer at 134 points per game. He is now over 62,000, 8 seasons in to his NBA career. Hey, Luka's about to pass LeBron. I don't think Boozer's won a single championship, though, despite all these buckets. Oh, he made the conference finals, but still couldn't win a title. So it's clear running the one-man show offense, that doesn't exactly translate to championships. Has there ever been a team that was just a one-player team? Like one guy was doing all the carrying and they won a title? Let me know in the comments. I was trying to think of one and I couldn't think of one off the top. Cam Boozer. Who else, man? MVP this season. He is at 73,000 points now. Oh, I wonder, did Luka go ahead and pass LeBron? No. Oh, yeah, he did. Wait, where'd Cam Boozer go? How'd he just disappear from the list? Luka's not number one all time. Fake stats. I see it right here. It says 73. 2K, bro. Are we serious? This game, bro. Like, how do we have glitches like this? You know what? We can just go off of the points tab, though, so it's fine. But, like, bro, really? On the off chance somebody from 2K is watching this video, hit me up. I got some ideas that might just change the game. For example, what if they remove the ability, or wait, what if they gave people the ability to let players play forever? For example, yesterday I was doing a video where I was trying to get Bron to play till 50, and I had to jump through a bunch of hoops to do it because you can only override a player's retirement once. Imagine if you could just override a player's retirement as much as you wanted to. Then we could really get crazy with the experiments we do on 2K. We could try and get a player to score 1,000,000 points if they just played forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, there could be some really cool concepts. So I think that would be cool. And there's also a lot of other issues with the game that are a lot bigger than that. So yeah. Okay, another season is about to wrap up. Of course, Mr. Boozer MVP, a light little 130 on the season. He's at about 84K, so next year he'll get close to the record. The following year he will be breaking it, as long as everything goes according to plan, of course. Kings win the championship. Luka Doncic retires. Oh, Cam Boozer's back at number one. 2K, like, what are we doing? Anthony Edwards also passed LeBron, so there you go. Cam Boozer's really only 29 and he's gotten all these buckets. Ridiculous work. Cam Boozer 133 a night, and he is now at over 94,000 points, so probably somewhere around the halfway point of next season he'll be getting close to or breaking the record. I keep calling it the record, but it's really just like reaching the goal, I guess, of 100,000. I don't know what to call it. Let's get this season started. I gotta watch closely to make sure I don't miss the moment, because with him scoring so many points every game, I gotta be diligent about this. Okay, we are about 24 games into the season. Boozer's at 97. So what? That's probably like a couple weeks left of scoring for him at the rate he gets buckets. Okay, late December, he's got to be right there. Okay, now he disappeared from the list again. Boozer's now at 99,000. Okay, so he won't hit it in these next 3 games, I'd assume. But, I mean, I don't know. It'll be close, right? He's at 99,575. So he won't hit it in these next 2 either. Now what are we at? It might be this coming game. He's at 99,843. So if I do some quick math, he needs 157 points in this next game, which isn't completely out of the realm of possibility. So I'm going to make sure that he doesn't get it here. He's at 113, 118, 120. He's going to come up just short, isn't he? Yeah. 142, though. That's a big game. So he'll be getting it very early in this upcoming game. He needs 15 points to reach 100,000. So I got to simulate this real slow. He might mess around and get this. Oh, he will get this in the first quarter. What am I talking about? He's at 11 already. All right, let me jump in right now. He just needs 2 2-pointers to reach 100,000 points. I assume the Lakers offense is just get Cam the ball and get out the way. Yep, ball will go into him. He gives it to Bronny. Bronny working on Cade Cunningham here. Now it'll go to Dalton Connect. Man, what are you shooting the ball for? That's not your job. Pass the ball to Cam. Oh, Cam got the steal. Let's go all the way. Take it all the way to the rack. Bro, stop passing. Do the tendencies not, like, translate when I jump into the game? I mean, that was a wide open dunk, though, so I guess you got to pass that. And as a basketball player, and unless you're Ben Simmons under the basket in the playoffs, you're going to finish that, you know? It's funny how they're breaking the record, or Cam's breaking the record against my Warriors, too. Oh, yeah. Boozer, come on. I swear, if Bronny shoots this ball, dog, they're doing my man Cam dirty. He's not getting the ball at all. All right, Boozer just got the board. He's pushing it in transition. You better not swing this rock. You got Cade Cunningham on you. This is a favorable matchup. How come bro wants to turn into a passer all of a sudden? You know what? I'm doing this myself. I'm sick and tired of watching Cam not shoot the ball. It's my turn. I'll give him one more possession to try and score. If he doesn't score, I'm jumping in and playing. Oh, wait, he got the rebound off a miss and a dunk. Okay, hold on. Boozer only needs 2 more. But they're running no type of plays for him. They ran a play for Dalton Connect to get an open 3, and he ended up missing it. That's why Boozer got the easy look off the board. Just one more bucket, Cam. Oh, Boozer's got it. Here we go to the basket for the easy layup. That is 100,000 points. There's no type of celebration or anything, but you know what? We know that he just did something absolutely huge. Cam Boozer, an off game, only 63 points. Golly. Might be the worst night he's had in a long time, but it doesn't matter. He stands alone in history with over 100,000 points. Let's see how many points he closes out the season with. All right, that is it for the season. Boozer averaged 132, and in total, he is at over 105,000 points. It's safe to assume if he played 8 more seasons and retired after 20 years pro, he'd probably be around 200,000 points. But we're going to wrap up the video right here. Over 100,000 points for Boozer. I hope y'all enjoyed this one. If there are any other videos like this where we try to break different records or do crazy stuff that y'all want to see, let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe. Have a great day and have a happy new year, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.